This is a very interesting statistic that my buddy brought to me. So you know Cam Rice.
Yeah.
Cam Rice knows a lot of professional athletes, is working with a lot of them. Cam actually does a little financial advising on the side. And he said, Luke, did you know like 87%, it's like something like 80% of professional athletes end up going broke after they get done playing. And a lot of it is because they don't have the principles and the habits and the discipline with the money, because they're used to having just like all this ton of money. Well, then if you didn't invest that, if you weren't smart about it, if you didn't dollar cost average, if you didn't do something with it to invest it, then it's gone. Yeah. It's gone. You go from making 50 million to having this extravagant lifestyle to now not making anything. And so he's kind of on this mission to help these athletes in a sense. And they're about to start a podcast up and do all of that. But I found it so interesting. And I think that you could speak a little bit to the scholarship athlete out there who might be listening on, hey, here's some good, because some of them might be going to play professional in the next few years. If you're scholarship, you're pretty good, and you have a possibility. So what would you tell them to start doing while they're a college athlete so that they can have those disciplines and those principles whenever they get older?
So we've got a friend that's their son plays Power 5 basketball.
Okay.
And so a lot of these with NIL, people think that NIL, these kids are just making gazillions of dollars, but they are making money because what they have is they have these things called collectives where everybody on the team gets a certain amount of money, especially in Power 5, any Power 5, big, I mean, the basketball or football. They get collective money where they get money every month. Well, if I was a scholarship athlete, my son was a scholarship athlete, what I would tell them is say, number one, you got to make sure you're paying taxes on that money, because anything over above their scholarship, they get taxed on.
Yeah.
Okay. A lot of people don't realize that.
Yeah.
The second thing is I would tell them to invest and buy in a home /duplex /triplex. So most college athletes do not have to live in the dorm.
Yeah.
And I would tell them, take the $2,000, the $3,000, the $4,000, the $5,000 a month and let's go get you a duplex. Why get a duplex? So you can live in one side and have somebody live in the other side, have them pay the mortgage to where you can do that. And so once you save enough money, so the goal for me, like again, our buddy that's got the son that plays Power 5 basketball, I think his collective check is like $3,000 a month. That's a lot of money.
Wow, that's great.
That on top of his scholarship.
Yeah, right.
So let's go buy a duplex.
That's so great.
It is great. So let's go buy a duplex and have some of your teammates live next door and let them pay you for rent, whatever. The goal should be, in my opinion, save, because if I can save $3,000 a month times 12 is $36,000. If I can save $36,000 a year, I can go buy another one. So if I can go 4 years and buy 4 duplexes, after the first duplex, the other one's paying for itself. The third one's paying for itself because I got people in, because I got my room over here.
That's right. Yeah.
These people are going to pay for the rent while I can still invest and save that money or invest that money in buying more. Man. So if I was a scholarship athlete and I was just a bare minimum of getting the money, that's what I would tell my son to do.
That is so great. Hey, Tiki's going to have the opportunity to do that too, man. He's
you know
pretty
what?
good.
I don't know what it's going to be like in 7 years when he graduates. I have no clue. It could be astronomical. It could be totally different. The rules could change 5 times between now and then. But no matter what he does. So I dollar cost average for all 3 of my kids every month.
Yeah. Okay.
We do $150 a month in a managed account for all 3 kids each. So that when that time comes, what are they going to do?
It's great.
How can not so much give them a leg up, but how can we take that money and invest it so that we can teach them, so we have the money to teach them what to do right with their money.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, this has been a wealth of knowledge on how to invest, from the professional athlete to the scholarship athlete to if you're just a teacher, whatever it may be, a business owner. You've given so many ways to invest